Hey guys. So for this week, I originally wanted to work on my Quest UI, um, but I decided after going through my other UI that I have, like crafting and like stats UI, the character page, the equipment, the inventory, I wanted to make like one main inventory or player UI that holds all that UI in the game. And I kind of combined it into one, and I've been working on the system for that so far. So if I click on, let's say C for character, it'll show the stats here. If I go to my inventory, it's gonna, what I did originally, I had these as separate UI, but I just combined it into one UI to make it so that you click on each of these tabs and it will show the specific UI. So I have like equipment, attributes, quests. So I wanted to do the quest log, but I didn't update that yet. Spells, proficiencies, relationship or bond with the NPCs, recipes, skill tree, and then pets. So for now, what I have is you click on the backpack. It's this here where you could just drag over. Um, I'll show the equipment a little bit. But stats, I just have my stats that I kind of made a little bit smaller and I put in here. Eventually, I want to make it so it's set into this type of UI. Right now, it's kind of just separate, but it activates when you press on the attributes. So I go to B for book, C for character, I for inventory. So going to the book here, well, let's see the quest here. So I'm going to have something that shows more information about the quest that you have active. So once you accept the quest, it'll come in this quest log. Right now I just have like the quest giver UI, and I just kind of added it so it gets active when you click on the tab. The whole quest log UI shows up. Same thing with the spell book, which I made when I first started doing this, maybe 6 months into using Unity, where I have my different spells. And like if I want the fireball, I could drag that right into there. And then okay. That bond, I don't have recipes. I have like the crafting. So eventually I'll be able to choose like between potions and different specific crafting. Right now I just have the copper bar, copper boots. So this is like the smithing. This would be like more cooking, potions, engineer, like weapons, tools. I mean, this would be weapons. This might be the armor tab. I haven't decided on the icon yet. This would be buildings, furniture, and then I think technology is what I'll have here. So maybe like sprinklers or lanterns or something like that. That'll help the player. Skill tree I don't have, and pets I don't have yet. So pretty much just crafting, spellbook, quest log, stats. So for next week I'll probably work on this here, this UI. I want to make it so when you get a new quest added, it adds in this quest slot, and then when you click it, it will update. So if you click on rid of pests, it will update the information regarding that, and maybe how far you are. Like if you killed 2 or 3 beetles or something similar to the quest objectives, which is not showing right now. But let me show you for the equipment, just show that how I eventually want to have it set up. So I click on the eye for inventory, it shows up here, I see the player, and I'm just going to pick up some of these items here. Go back to the inventory, and so now it has the inventory on the side here. This is just not linked to anything, but eventually I want to have you able to click on the item and be able to display the stats here. But for now, if I put the helmet on, it shows here. And I had this before, I just had to update the layer because it's So this particular camera only shows the player layer. Put some pants on here. And then let's say use equip the axe. So use the axe, let's say the sword, or let's say a fireball, which doesn't show right now, just the equipment. And unequip that. Is there a chest plate anywhere? This says cotton chest plate, which is not. I have all the icons for chest is just this. Same thing for the helmet. And there you have it for now. Eventually I want to make this look nicer and more uniform. But right now it's kind of just every other what's it called? Every type of UI that I've made so far for it's like displaying player information. So you have the equipment, and you have the tooltip still showing in front of the UI, which I don't want, so I'm gonna have to adjust that. And yeah, so that's why everything kind of looks not in place here. It's like a separate spell book on the side here. Then you have the stats, but the basic functionality is working. And I think that's how I'm going to have it set up. And I think originally I was going to have people like be able to smith at the blacksmith, but I think it's more user-friendly if I make it so you can craft items anywhere as long as you have the materials. It's kind of annoying in games where you have to run to the blacksmith when you want to craft something. So I will go back to the inventory here, and there it shows what I just crafted. So that's working pretty well. And that's it for now. Again, I'll work on the quest log for next week, and let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Thanks for watching.